Hey, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. My name is Stacey James, and I am a two-star diamond Team Beachbody coach. You probably don't know what that is, which is perfectly fine. You're going to learn a little bit during this webinar. I am on level. I'm also on Chris Ballmert's team, which is Team Motivate, and I have a team of my own. It's called Team Rock Hard Fitness. But I am so excited to be here today to talk to you about, what is coaching. What is this thing called coaching? Today's my birthday, so please, if you will, shout, hey, happy birthday. But what's really great about today being my birthday is you're not going to believe this. I know I look like I'm 28 years old, but I am actually 51 years old today. All right, 51. Now, everything changed in my life at the beginning of 2011 when I started doing P90X and started doing one of these programs, and that's how I got introduced to coaching. So I'm really excited to be here today to talk to you about the coaching opportunity. So welcome. What you will learn in this webinar is you're going to learn some really great things. You're going to learn what coaching is and obviously what it isn't. We're going to explain that to you. We're going to talk about the tools needed for success. We're going to talk about the costs that are involved. And then this is a great one, everybody's busy. Okay, everybody's busy. I mean, stuff at work is getting, more and more busy and busy. And moms at homes with kids, they're busy and, running kids around, or dads having to take sons to football practice or whatever. Everybody's busy, right? So how is it possible for people with busy full-time careers or full-time home lives or completely booked schedules to develop a coaching business? I tell you what, you're going to find out about that today. So at the very end of this webinar, what's really great is you are going to be able to make a quality decision for yourself to see if this is the right opportunity for you. I'm not sure if it is. I'm not sure if this is what you're looking for. I'm not sure if it'll work for you, but at least you will get the information you need to where you're going to be able to make a quality decision for yourself. Okay, so I want you to just take a moment and just dare to dream for a second. Just dare to dream. Think about where your life is today and where you would like it to be a year from now. Think about where you would like your life to be 2 years from now. And think of where your life would, where you would like your life to be 5 years from now. Where do you want to be 5 years from now? Ask yourself this question. These are really, really good questions, and I tell you what, I've always been a dreamer. I consider myself a dreamer locked up inside of an employee's body or something. I don't know if that makes any sense. Maybe some of you all can relate to that. Maybe none of you can. Hopefully some of you do. But if you'd asked me 3.5 years ago what my future would look like, my answer would be totally different than what it looks like now. So, and that's really what we're going to be talking about today. So really excited for you to be here. First person, obviously I'm on Barbie Decker's team, and she is the CEO and founder of The Empire. And one of the things I love about Barbie Decker is, not only is she an amazing person, incredible, but a little bit about Barbie. I want to show, when she got started in Beachbody, and she tells this story to all of us whenever she's conducting these webinars, she was $94,000 in debt. She had just gone through a divorce. Her father had just passed away, but she had also just stressed with sadness. And this was, 2007 is kind of back when we were talking about when all this was going on. Well, she started with Beachbody because, and at the time, just to kind of give you a perspective, money was so tight for her that she was literally putting groceries on a credit card. And she actually, didn't have the money to sign up to become a coach with Beachbody, but she did it anyways. And she decided to join. And I think this is funny because I can totally relate to this, but she decided to join because it was cheaper than Match.com, and plus, at the time she said she wasn't really ready to do the Match.com thing. Me, I probably would have done both. But anyways, no, I'm just kidding. Actually, I think I did. But I just, love her story. But, if you look at her life today, it's completely transformed. She's found love. She's found life, freedom. She's got freedom, the kind of freedom that, people really want, freedom to choose and to design her life and her day however she wants it, her friendships, her accomplishments. Being on Barbie's team and as part of the empire is such a blessing to me. And let me tell you why. It's because of the help that's available. She's surrounded with some of the most awesome, most successful leaders and coaches in the business. The training that's available and the support is just absolutely fantastic. It's the best. It's the best that's out there. I remember when I first got plugged into Barbie's Diamond Mind, and it's an exclusive group for when you reach the diamond level. Which, by the way, anybody can do this. I'm telling you, I did it in 133 days. I hit the diamond level. You don't have to know what that is. All you got to know is it's a good thing. But man, the moment I got into that group, I was like, wow, this is awesome, because this group has the best training, the best support, that's information. Everybody in there is just so giving. They're so wonderful. I mean, need I say more? It's just been an amazing experience. Now, excuse me. Just bear with me. I might flip back from slide presentation to slide presentation, so I'm going to try to do my best here because I'm working off the slide that's on the off the deck that's on the AnyMeeting. But yeah, you look at her life today. I mean, I've been to Summit. I've met Barbie personally. My daughter and I have met Barbie. Have also met her fiance, which is Sagi Khalid. He's the trainer in Body Beast. He's just, the dude is, he's just really ripped, and he's so motivational, but just a wonderful guy too as well. I mean, just fantastic. And just look at her life today. I mean, she went from, being a college professor, a PhD, to, and broke as a joke, to a life that people dream of. So that's Barbie Decker. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Team Beachbody's revenue growth. It's pretty impressive. Me personally, I work for, I'm still working for a corporation. My goal is to be a full-time Team Beachbody coach within the next year, inside of that year. And I'm really on track and doing really good for that. And I want to tell you, I'm kind of a numbers guy, and all you numbers people, the analytics, are probably going to enjoy this information. But look at Team Beachbody's revenue growth. Hopefully y'all can see this slide here. Hey, y'all type in the chat box if you can see everything. But if you look here, back in 2007, they did 8 million, 2008, and we'll look at this graph. It's just climbing up and up and up. You know what? I just went to leadership, and Beachbody as a whole is shooting for $1 billion, $1 billion sales at the end of this year. That's their target. That is absolutely amazing. And as you notice here, the coaching network, which is the coaching part, represents $500 million. That's phenomenal. Look at this growth. And I want to tell you something that this is just an incredible opportunity. It's never going to end. I mean, there's always going to be people out there that need to lose weight. They need to get fit. So you definitely want to take advantage of this. On the coach growth, this is where you can really see things kind of jump into hyperspace. And if you'll notice, back in 2007, they started with 40 coaches. And as you can see here with the growth there, they ended 2013 with 136,325 coaches. And then right now, they're projected to have 225,000 coaches by the end of the year. Now, think about this for a minute. I'm a real numbers guy. This hopefully will help you, but 225,000 Team Beachbody coaches. Think about that number for a minute. And think about how many millions and millions and millions of people are in the U.S. and in Canada. There's a lot. There's a lot of people. Now, of that 225,000 coaches, it's estimated that only 30% are actually doing something. Like they're actually engaging and doing daily activity and working to build their coaching network, working to build their business, whatever have you. I mean, just think about that. So what that means and how you can take that is this is just the most incredible time. It's the best time to be involved, to take a look at this and to see if this is something that you want to definitely pursue. You know what? Let me go ahead and flip to, I got some other success stories I want to share. Let me see if I can go to desktop. Let me go, All right, and I will kind of flip back and forth. Let me go to this one. How about that? All right. Now, I want to talk a little bit about me, of course. Now, I'm going to go back here into this chat box and just let me know. Hopefully, you guys can see this. Hopefully, I'm assuming that you guys can see this. I tell you what, somebody, if there's somebody on Facebook on my coach page, will you just kind of type something in there, just saying that you can see this this presentation here? Hopefully, you can. Anyways, here's my story. Hopefully, you can see this. I was a professional chef for 22 years. I weighed 240 pounds. Okay, so somebody is chatting with me. No more slides visible. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get it. Screen. How about this? How about that? Can you all see that? Okay, nobody can see it. Interesting. Well, I wish. Okay. Thank you, guys. Interesting. It says screen share. Stop screen sharing. All right, let's go back here. Sorry, guys. Anyways, well, I tell you what, let me get back to this part. I really wanted to share this deck I had because I had some really good stuff on here. Open presentation. All right. So I guess I'll just talk to the slides that I wanted to show you. Okay, somebody said shows on the iPad. I didn't know I could do both. There it is. Huh. All righty. Interesting. Well, I tell you what, just a little bit about me, just to kind of let you know where I come from, what I'm all about. I was a professional chef for 22 years. I weighed 240 pounds. Just to let you know, I dropped out of college my first year, and I was divorced and bankrupt 8 years ago. So I pretty much had a rough time during that time. And after 10 years in the corporate world, I was overweight. I was in debt, broke as a joke, and miserable. I felt like, but you know what? I was talking about, I always felt like a dreamer. Like I've always had dreams, to do something great. And I felt like an entrepreneur on the inside, stuck in a rut. And I had no way to realize my dream of opening my own business because I was stuck in the job situation. But I got a hold of P90X back in 2011. I actually bought it from eBay. I kind of wished I hadn't done that because I didn't get everything that they said was going to come with it. So I ended up kind of getting ripped off. Plus, it took like 3 weeks to get to my get to where I was living at the time. But when I finally started doing the workout program and I saw that there were modifiers and I wasn't scared anymore, and I went ahead and did 2 full rounds of P90X, and I lost 30 pounds. And then when I did Insanity, I lost the rest of the weight plus the Ultimate Reset. I ended up losing 60 pounds. So I kind of, let me see if I can try this one more time, if y'all bear with me. Thank you guys for bearing with me here. I wonder if there's just some kind of a lag time. It says share your desktop. Okay. Okay, can y'all see that? If somebody could type in the chat box if they could see that. Yeah? It was loading before. All right. Anybody? Hello. Okay, because it says it's working here. Okay, you guys can't see it? It's probably loading. Oh, there's probably a lag, huh? All right. Man, I really wanted to show my deck. I really want to show this PowerPoint deck. All right. Nothing yet? Okay, if that's the case, we'll just go right back to the other one. I love technology. What does it say here? It says I'm screen sharing. Interesting. Anything yet? Somebody send me a message, please. Okay. Video. Attendees. Chat. Oh, here's the chat room. Anything? You can see the screen. Can you see pictures? Okay, all I can see is me. Interesting. How about that? No? No. Okay, I give up. Well. Okay, let me go back here. Sorry about that, guys. Stop screen sharing. Somebody can see everything. See, there's somebody. Yeah, I can see the deck. This is weird. Wonder why this is happening. I got some people that can see it, some people that can't. All right. Now, let me see here. How about this? Share slides. We'll go back to this one. All right, I'll just do the best I can with this one. I wanted to share a little bit about myself. I want to share a little bit, show you a picture of my daughter who lost 80 pounds, which is very, very motivating and encouraging. I wanted to share a little bit about Rosa Santos. Matter of fact, I'm going to read. I got a great picture of her too. Her before and afters are really amazing. So let me go here, page up. All right. Okay, so, I talked a little bit about my success, but I'm 51 years old today, and so many people that I'm around say I look younger. A lot of people say I look like I'm in my mid-30s. I've also wanted abs all of my life, and it wasn't, I worked out in gyms all of my life. I'd go to fitness centers. I never was consistent, and I never ate, but it wasn't until I did these programs and drank my Shakeology that I started to get abs. So I wanted abs all my life, and it wasn't until I became a coach and was consistent and persistent that my abs started to show up. So that was a big, huge, amazing thing. By the way, among the 180 or 190,000 coaches there were at the end of the year last year, I pinch myself daily because I've been able to go on 3 fully paid trips by Beachbody. One of them, my first one was at Disney World, and it was at it's called the Yacht Resort or something like that, but it was all fully paid. They even gave me a Disney credit card that had like $500 on it to just spend whatever. Also was able to take my daughter, 24-year-old daughter, with me on a cruise, and it was fully paid. It was a 6-day cruise to the Caribbean. I had never been to the Caribbean ever in my life. We went to Cozumel, Mexico, the Cayman Islands, and it was a couple days out at sea. We got to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning and do workouts with these, with the actual trainers of these programs. It was it was amazing. I just imagine for a minute being on a cruise ship and it's cruising and you're at 7 in the morning and you feel the ocean breeze and you're actually doing a workout on that top deck of that ship. It's amazing. So, by the way, we'll be going to Cancun in April, all fully paid. It's all fully paid as a result of my involvement as a coach. And, the great thing is that, all these things, everything I'm talking about, it's available to anybody. It's just it's all about how you apply yourself. There's people that have taken like an hour on their lunch break and built their coaching business. Anybody can do this. I've heard all kinds of people doing an hour a night before they go to bed, or people getting up an hour early in the morning. Everything, all of this is available to you if you choose to get started. And the great thing is our team is here to help you along the way to experience these things and even more. It's like everybody starts from the same field and they just keep going and going. So growth, amazing coach growth. There's a couple other people before I start talking about this. There's a couple other people I wanted to talk about that are in my other deck. And one of them is Rosa Santos. She's a coach I met on Facebook. I met her on Facebook. She became a coach on my team. She's a stay-at-home mom with 2 young kids. She lost 88 pounds with the Insanity program. She's had an amazing transformation. Hopefully you've seen her on Facebook. I'm constantly tagging her on my profile page, so look for her. But here's the great thing. She has earned more in a month with Team Beachbody as a coach in only a 6-month time frame. She's been able to build up her income and make more in a month than she used to do at a former job as a admin at a law firm. Okay, stay-at-home mom now. So she gets to stay at home. She gets to be with kids. take care of them. Her husband comes home, take care of her husband, and she's able to build a business from her home. So she says that her, obviously, she loves the community, and she's one that basically got involved as a coach and just really just went ballistic with it. Is a good word to put it. So she's something she had been looking for, an opportunity like this. She just took the ball and ran with it, and she actually went to her first big major event as a one-star diamond Team Beachbody coach, which, I know y'all don't know what that is, but just know that that's a good thing. So to go to that first event like that is pretty amazing. She's pretty much on track to become a 2-star within the next few days, which is really exciting. So we're looking forward to that with Rosa. I wish I could show you this picture. It's amazing, her both before and afters. Now, I'll go back to this deck because I know there's a slide here. Let me see if I can find her right here. Amy Silverman. She is also another coach on the Empire team. I was able to meet her at Leadership in person. We've been talking on Facebook. Wonderful, wonderful person. I can identify with her story and her background in a huge way because of what she shares about her story. But she was overweight and depressed when she got involved. She was working 40 hours a week. In school full time, deeply in debt. I also believe she was sort of in the food and beverage industry. And correct me if I'm wrong, Amy, if you're on the call. But I was in the food and beverage industry for 22 years. So hopefully there's a lot of people that can relate to that. It's hard work. It's long hours. It's nights. It's weekends. It's craziness. But now today, it's just amazing. She was a top 10 coach last year. She got to travel to Italy. Travels the world, makes well into the 6 figures, and feels like she's found her life purpose. There she is in Belize. She will take a group of people, her coaches, and some other coaches who want to go for a yoga, called a yoga version. You just go to Belize and really get that relaxation and that, that's awesome. She's currently number 4 in the company. That's great. There's her with her husband, Kevin. And a top 10 trip in Italy, just having the time of their life, get to hang out with all of the top leaders in the company. Such an inspirational story. She's done some videos. You can probably find a video on YouTube of her talking about her story. It's amazing. So I just highly, highly recommend you watch that. But really the bottom line is coaches come in all shapes and sizes, all backgrounds. There's no these types of people make the best coaches or those types of people make the best coaches. It's not like that at all. I mean, I've met a guy who's a former SWAT team member, police officer dude, Chris Reed, amazing guy in Dallas, Texas. Fantastic guy. Chris Reed, I mean, think about it. Sometimes people have a dream to become a SWAT police person, doing like Call of Duty type stuff on a daily basis. But, he saw this thing. He was real skeptical at first, super analytical at first, and sort of negative at first about it until he really saw what it could do and what it was doing for him after he got involved in doing P90X and getting the results and getting the reaction from people. Now he's full time. I believe he's like an 8-star diamond coach now and living the dream. He was able to retire, I believe he said it was 3 or 4 years early. He even retired before the pension would kick in for a SWAT officer that's had a lot of tenure. I mean, think about that. You've got to have something really, really good going on to be able to leave your pension away and actually leave it and go do, Beachbody coaching full time. So a lot of great stories there. But coaches, there's orthodontists, there's nurses, there's teachers, a lot of teachers. Personal trainers do make good coaches. They kind of use that as another bullet in their belt, so to speak. When you're a coach, you have the opportunity to become certified in different things. If you choose to do that, that's something you can do. If you do want to lead exercise, you can do that. But, most people are just, your normal day-to-day folks that have a dream, they have a vision, and they want to make something happen. So really the bottom line is every walk of life, blue-collar workers. I work for a Fortune 100 corporation currently. I've been a chef for 22 years, a lot of food and beverage people. Matter of fact, Jimmy Hayes Nelson talks about how he met somebody while he was working in a bar or a restaurant and how he got involved in the business that way. So, just wanted to show that. And I wanted to kind of go back to this other slide where it says, what is a coach? A coach does not have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. So you do not have to be that. So you just, really all you need is you just need to have the want to get fit, the want to get healthy, and just a kind of a passion for that. You want to do that. You want to get fit. You want to get healthy. You want to lose weight, and you want to help people. You want to help people do the same thing that you're doing. That's really what a coach should be doing. So you don't have to have already lost 40 pounds or whatever. You don't have to have already that before after picture. A lot of people think that, and a lot of people say that when they see this, and it's really not that. Really, people are going to be inspired because you're dedicated. You've made the commitment. You've decided to get on the journey and make this happen. Just your commitment alone and your dedication is going to inspire a bunch of people. So know that, like, whenever you decide to do something, it's kind of like, I always think of Tom Hanks in that movie Forrest Gump. Remember when he was running, right? He's running, and all of a sudden there's a couple people following him, and they don't know why they're following him, but there's people are just following him. It's kind of like that. It's like you're running because I'm just gonna run, and then all of a sudden people are gonna follow you. So hopefully you guys like that analogy. You also do not have to have any sales experience whatsoever. This is not selling. It's really, I like to call it, this is recommending. All we're doing is recommending. So like when I lost my 25 pounds initially with P90X, and people at work were like going, dude, you're shrinking. What are you doing? And I would just tell them, hey, I'm doing this. You want to come check it out? Because I live really close to where I work. Or, would you like some more information about that? Have you ever considered doing it yourself? That's really it. We just recommend. Here's what I recommend you do. If people like your results, you just recommend what you do, and people get excited. So it's really about sharing how, people can change their lives and achieve their goals by doing what, you've done and what other coaches have done and what other people in Team Beachbody have done. You need to also, what a coach should be doing is a coach should be dedicated enough to where they're going to stick with their workout program, stick with the program. So if it's a 60-day program, they're going to stick with it, and they're going to do it. If you miss a day, like one day, you catch up on another day. The key is your dedication, your focus. You want to be proof that the products work. So that's the programs, and then the nutrition part, which is Shakeology. By the way, I started on Shakeology. I've been drinking Shakeology consistently for 3.5 years. And what's amazing about it is, I've been able to keep the 60 pounds off that I initially lost. I hardly ever get sick. And it totally, completely curbs my appetite, meaning I drink it every single morning for breakfast before I go to work, and I am not hungry at all usually when I come home for lunch. I'm just, I'm not that hungry, but I eat because I need the nutrition because I work out pretty heavy duty when I get home from work. So you want to be proof that the products work. If you become a coach and you're not going to do this stuff, it's probably work for you. So that just makes sense because, you're probably not going to have the results. All right. But you also, what a coach should be doing is improving and developing themselves on a daily basis. So one of the things we talk about is personal development. And I would just say this, all personal development is reading or listening or watching something that's, to better yourself. It's usually, motivational stuff or leadership books or, videos on how to do things that'll help you grow. That's what we call personal development. And a minimum of 10 to 15 minutes a day, every single day. Now, I'm big on personal development. I'll literally go to seminars that are weekends long and invest into that because that's what I love to do. And the more you invest, the best investment you can make is in yourself. You can invest in the stock market, you can invest in real estate, you can invest in all kinds of things, but the number one best investment you can invest in is into yourself. Now, here's why. Because if you apply the information of what you invest in yourself, it could be, the rate of return on that could be absolutely, completely exponential. The key is that you apply what you learn. So that's the best investment, you can make into yourself. Getting choked up there talking about personal development. Anyways, all right. So, the benefits of being a coach, I tell people, look, I get questions like, hey, man, are there any quotas? Do you have to, do certain things? Do you have, a boss? I'm like, no, it's not like that at all. You set your own work hours. You can focus on either doing this part-time, or you could, if you can eventually work your way into a full-time Team Beachbody coach. A lot of people love that and they do that. And what I have found is that the top super successful Team Beachbody coaches work about, I'd say, 2 to 3 hours a day, sometimes 4 to 5 days a week. Now, think about that for a minute. Think about that for a job. Working from your home, maybe using your laptop or your computer or using your phone for about 2 to 3 hours a day, in having the freedom and flexibility to go about your day outside of that with what you want to do. To me, that sounds like a dream job. But anyway, you can build it online, or you can build it offline. Like, I like to sometimes put on a P90X shirt or an Insanity t-shirt. I like to walk around the Target store, and it's really funny the stares you get, especially where I live in Texas. Because there's a lot of people where I live that want to lose weight, and they know they need to lose weight. They just need some kind of direction, right? So I love walking into stores with like my Insanity shirt on, because it sparks conversation. And I've signed up a lot of customers that way. And I've even signed up coaches going to get my hair cut at Sports Clip, wearing my Insanity shirt. And then they love to talk about Insanity or T25 or any of these programs. Once you get that conversation going, man, it's a lot of fun. So, but really it's all about sharing your passion, what you're passionate about. If you've lost 5 pounds, people will relate to that. If you've lost 10 pounds, people will really identify with that. So be thinking about that. Meeting people up at Starbucks. I've set appointments to meet people at Starbucks because they wanted to know about this 21-day meal plan that we have that's phenomenal, that I lost 14 pounds doing this 21-day meal plan that they have called the Ultimate Reset, that makes you feel wonderful. So there's all kinds of different things you can do. But you don't have somebody harping over your neck saying, have you hit your quota yet? Or you're not doing, it's not like that at all. It's not. It's you and you. And you've got the support, the team. You can have an accountability partner, or you can work directly with your coach to help you be accountable, to help you hit the goals that you want to hit. Okay. So then we already talked about Amy. So coaches come in all shapes and sizes. Oh, here's a couple myths we're going to talk about. And one of them is like, I have to already be ripped or fit to be a coach, to coach other people. Like, who would be inspired by me, right? Well, I tell you, all I got to tell you is the moment you make a commitment, the moment you make a decision that you're going to go on this journey, people will be inspired. And I want to also say this and pretty much wrap this myth up pretty good. I would just say, if you're seriously considering this coaching opportunity, there is this group of people out there that only you are going to be able to connect with. And those people are basically the people that are going to be inspired by you, and they're going to be the ones that are going to join your team, that are going to do the same thing. There's a group of people that they are destined to reach out and connect with. So I want you to think about that for a minute, and consider that, because I know for me, when I saw the coaching video for the first time, I basically became a customer under my coach, who I met on Facebook. And Carly Fit Mama Brown, by the way, I want to give her a shout out. But I met Carly on Facebook. Within 7 days, I myself, without any direction from anybody, saw a video about coaching on the Team Beachbody website. And it was literally like a voice was saying, this is for you. And it was. I mean, I was like, this is exactly what I've been looking for. So that's the reason why I'm saying that is, if you're seriously considering this, it's probably a group of people out there that that are going to be touched, and they're going to be connected. You're going to be connected to, and going to make a difference in their life. Another myth is I don't have extra time on anything else. I'm totally I'm maxed out on time, right? Well, I want you to consider Wayne Wyatt. This particular guy is an orthodontist, and he owns 3 orthodontic practices. 3, okay? He also has 5 kids, but he also adopted a 6th kid who has cerebral palsy. So imagine the time commitment to the family, the time commitment to the 3 orthodontic practices. Wayne Wyatt was Coach of the Year in 2011 and 2012. Is that right? Yeah, because Josh Spitzer. So Wayne Wyatt, Coach of the Year 2 years in a row. 3 orthodontic practices, big family. Adopted kid with special needs, Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful family. Where did he find the time? Okay. I've seen videos of Wayne getting up a little early to do his workout, shoot videos of that. I've also seen videos of Wayne, talking about challenge groups and stuff, things like that, putting together people to work out together. Very, very motivational, incredibly ripped guy. His team is called Team Ripped. So yeah, where did he find the time? Think about it. Everybody's got 24 hours a day. How do you spend your time? You just ask yourself these questions objectively. I mean, do you spend your time working on your goals and working on your dreams, or do you spend time watching TV? Do you just kind of let time just kind of go away? Everybody's got 24 hours a day, so think about that. All right. Another myth is I'm not a salesperson, so I wouldn't be good at this. So consider, man, you guys are going to kill me. Somebody type in, is it Lauren? Oh, God, oh man. I just hit a nervous spot here. Hold on a second. Let me see. Her name it's not Lauren Knight, is it? No, it's not. Somebody type into the chat box who the top 10 coach is and slap me. I'm so sorry. But anyways, here's a person that had no sales experience whatsoever. Is anybody still there? Hello? Yeah? Hey. Okay. So she's like, yeah, hello. She's had no sales experience, okay? Not a salesperson. I wouldn't be good at this, right? This, like I said, this is not selling. This is recommending. So here's this person, started from ground zero, just like everybody else, is a top 10 coach today. I want to slap myself because I can't. It's Lauren Duke. Lauren Duke. Hey, I got it. Yay. I knew it was Lauren something. Lauren Duke, top 10 coach. I believe, no, Melanie Mitchell was number 1. But anyways, top 10 coach, built her business very, very quickly using social media. Just an amazing story. No sales experience whatsoever. No business experience whatsoever. Incredible, incredible success story. So do you have to be a salesperson? No, you do not. Are you going to be selling? No. But think about this. Anytime, and I want to point this out, if you go to a movie and you like the movie, right, what are you going to say to your friends? Like, hey, I just saw, The Avengers, right? That's so awesome, right? Well, you're selling. I just saw The Avengers, awesome. Highly recommend you go see it, right? Or, man, I ate at this restaurant the other night. It's called the Mesquite Grill. It's fantastic, right? If I'm telling my friends that, what am I doing? I'm basically recommending and I'm selling these people to go to this restaurant. So, we're all born with the same skills, with recommending. So that's really what it is, all right? It's not any kind of, there's no, how you go to like dealerships and you got those slick car salesmen. It's not, what coaching is not is completely not that. It's actually, I would say it's more the opposite, all right? So only people who get in make any money. Now, I want to go back to me being the analytical numbers guy. Just go back to that graph, right? That graph says it all, where there's only like 220,000 coaches projected for 2014, the end of 2014. What that tells me and you is there's a ton of opportunity. Like this thing hasn't even really gotten started. You're going to see a growth curve just go kind of like a hockey puck. It's just, or not a hockey puck, a hockey stick. It's just going to go straight up. That's what's going to happen. Team Beachbody, mark my words, will be the Starbucks of home-based fitness. All right, it will be, if it's not already there. They're coming out with these programs. They're only 30 minutes long. People say, I don't have time to work out. Guess what? They've got time to work out now. But here's Kenna Shell. I've met her. She's also on Team Motivate and the Empire. Let me tell you something about her. She lost a lot of weight with T90X and with clean eating. And she actually put a photo, a before-after photo on Pinterest, and it just went completely viral. And what that means is everybody was like looking at it, commenting on it, passing it around, pinning it all over the place. She's had incredible success very quickly as a result of her results. But, now's the best time to get in Team Beachbody and to become a Team Beachbody coach, because like I said, the opportunity is just still, it's incredible. It's amazing. All right. Here's a good one. I can't afford to get started. Well, I tell you what, I kind of talk to people like, if you if money, if the lack of finances is a challenge in your day-to-day life, then I would think that you can't afford not to get started, right? Because I look at it this way, like uh, to become a coach, like initially, and we'll go into the numbers in just a second, but really it's like just to sign up as a coach, before you ever like order anything, it's the most incredibly lowest cost opportunity that's out there on planet Earth. I mean, and you coaches that are on this call know exactly what I'm talking about. And when you're actually replacing your meals every day with Shakeology, which is a little bit more than $4 per meal per day, and 30 days is when you get your Shakeology in a 30-day bag, you actually end up saving money every month. So, I mean, when I started on Shakeology and got committed to drink it every day, I ended up saving about $200 to $220 a month on not only my grocery bill, because I wanted to eat healthier. When I bought stuff at the grocery store, I quit buying the pizza. I quit buying like the breaded fried chicken. I quit buying all that kind of stuff. I started buying fresh vegetables, fresh fruits, things like that. But I also quit going out to eat at fast food places, which is a common thing in the business world, in the corporate world. People just like to go out to lunch to all these different restaurants or fast food places. So I ended up saving about $220 a month. So can't afford not to get started if you're looking to earn some additional income. All right, let's see what the next slide says. So this is really key. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to be a successful Team Beachbody coach. Number one is accept 100% responsibility for your success. All right, it's not your it's not your upline's business. It's not your coach's business. It's not people might go, well, I'm not doing very well because nobody's helping me. You know what? The help is there. The support is there. The training's there. You just really need to be somebody that's going after what they want. So take 100% responsibility for your success. You want to see mistakes, or not really mistakes. You want to see maybe shortcomings, might be a good word, as an opportunity to grow. Let's say something didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. Look at ways that you can make adjustments, like maybe there's areas where I need to grow and develop some more skills in certain areas. That's where you would make adjustments. I heard it said one time, and it was a great analogy. Think of a rocket ship. When a rocket ship is going to the moon, I don't know if you knew this, but it has these little I don't know if you call them propulsion jets or something, but there's these little jets around the rocket that keep the rocket from staying on course and hitting its target. So that's how the rocket makes adjustments. Think about that and think about this. So you constantly need to be making adjustments if things don't, turn out the way you want them to. Look at what successful coaches and ask yourself this question: if they can do it, why not me? Why not me? I look at people like I look at top coaches like Wayne Wyatt. Why not me? I have the same opportunity. I look at other coaches that are on my team and coaches that I've become affiliated with. I just say, why not me? Why not? Why not you? Understand that to succeed, you must empower others as well as yourself. So, I've seen coaches that kind of get in this and they get into the workouts and they get really, really ripped, but it just kind of becomes all about them. And they just want to show pictures of them all the time and it's great. They look fantastic and phenomenal, but they're not really empowering anybody else, and they're not really encouraging anybody to do what they've done. So you need to empower others as well as yourself to become a successful Team Beachbody coach. In other words, really, the bottom line is you got to want to help other people. You got to want to help people. You got to want to help them hit their goals. If you're not that kind of a person, then maybe this is probably not going to work for you. So just, be thinking about that. We do have a system. The Empire has a great training system to help you succeed. We have boot camps. We have, you name it, we've got it. We've got it finished with the boot camps. You can go to the next level. And let's say you have more aggressive goals that you want to hit. You have the opportunity to get into those groups and work towards those more aggressive goals. I know for me, when I got in as a coach, we didn't have this stuff. We did not, we basically had a website that we go to, and it's kind of like learn it on your own. And don't get me wrong, that is available. If you're the kind of, learn it on your own kind of person. But I want to tell you, if you want to have structure, if you want to have accountability, that's what really is going to help you hit your goals a lot quicker. All right. But we do have a system to help you succeed. It's there. And the Empire is the best team. I mean, this is absolutely, every week it blows my mind how many new coaches are signing up on the Empire and how many coaches. She's got so many. Barbie's team has so many elite coaches. It's amazing. It's fantastic. You would be on the best team that you could ever imagine joining our team, the Empire. Like I said, there's outstanding support. You work directly coach, and you can also get the support of anybody that's above your coach that can help you on the team, the Empire. And then, the benefits to our system, the moment you sign up as a coach, I don't know if you knew this, but you get a 25% discount on everything. Like say a new Beachbody program comes out after you've signed up as a coach, you can purchase that program. It's 25% off what anybody else out there would buy it for. So 25% discount on that. And then, there's also a section on the Team Beachbody website page that opens up to you once you become a coach. It's like this whole other section. And there is a success tab that has personal development right there where you can watch videos, you can read information to help you grow. There's the national weekly wake-up call that you can listen to. There's recordings on there that you can listen to. It'll catch you up on all the product offerings, all the different things that are coming out there. Insanity Max 30 is about to roll out, and there is a lot of buzz like crazy going on about that. So now is an excellent time to get involved. I mean, they just launched P90 too. P90 is like the prequel to P90X, X2, and X3. P90 is for people who are wanting to kickstart their fitness, and so it's kind of a beginner level fitness program, P90. So there's this mass market of people who haven't worked out in years, or they haven't worked out in 6 months. P90 would be a great program to recommend to them. But Insanity Max 30 is about to come out. They've got something called the 21-Day Fix Extreme that's about to come out in February. So, I mean, right now is like the perfect time to get involved as a coach because of all these great things are happening. I notice as long as I've been a coach, my self-esteem has increased, my confidence has increased. I will tell you, I started making income right after I became a number one coach. I was doing really, really well. I started to be able to, like all of my, I started to become real profitable very, very quickly because I wasn't afraid to share with people about, Shakeology, and I wasn't afraid to share with people about the workout programs I was doing. And I got a lot of interest and helped that I had lost some weight too. So got a lot of people involved very quickly and started becoming and making really good side income from Team Beachbody, which is eventually going to be a full-time income within a year. And I'm doing really, really well right now. So as a matter of fact, I'm in a brand new home right now, and I would not have bought this home had I not been a Team Beachbody coach. This home, if I saw this home and I wasn't a coach, I would not have bought it because of the price range. So I just want to let you know, those are the kind of things you can do. You can go at your own pace, or you can be really aggressive to, go at your own pace, or you can be really aggressive to hit like these 30-day boot camps, these push to diamond groups, things like that. There's a private Facebook group that you'll get plugged into for all the support, all the motivation, all the questions and answers that you would need. And this is an opportunity for you to dream again. Maybe you were like me and you kind of put your dreams on the shelf and you really didn't have a way to work towards those dreams. I have some dreams. I'm sure you have some dreams too. I want to just travel the world. There's places in the world I've never been to. Going to the Caribbean was fantastic. I mean, I would not have been able to go to the Caribbean had it not been for Beachbody. But I want to go to places like, Europe and Scotland and Ireland and Israel and there's Bora Bora. I mean, let's get tropical, all those places. There's places in the United States I've never been to. Just maybe take a road trip and drive up and down, go see different states you've never seen before. So, this is an opportunity. If you've put your dreams on the shelf, bring your dreams back out and take a look at them and just ask yourself this question, you know, is it worth it? You know, is it worth it? Is it worth putting in some time and effort and some focus to be able to have your dreams, to actually live your dreams? Because this is the real deal. This is the real opportunity right here. You know, this is just some examples, and we're pretty much towards the end here and kind of the wrap up, but you know, you can get a fitness trainer. I know I hired a trainer one time in Arizona. It cost me close to $1,000, and he honestly, I didn't feel like he cared. I didn't feel like he cared, and that's what I got with a fitness trainer, right? So you can spend a bunch of money on a trainer. You'd be lucky if, you know, they really, really care about you and they'll really work with you. I have found that my coach and the coaches in the Team Beachbody community and our support groups, they care, and they care about my goals, and they care about me hitting them, and they hold me accountable. And that's what's different about the community of Team Beachbody versus anything else that's out there. Personalized meal plans with a nutritionist, you know, $250 for a consultation. You know, you can spend a bunch of money on a nutritionist. You can spend a bunch of money on, you can go to Whole Foods Market. I like to call it Whole Paycheck Market. I'm not knocking Whole Foods. It's a great grocery store. I just noticed that when I go there, I want to spend my whole paycheck on there. But, you know, Whole Foods, you can spend a bunch of money there, getting bags of supplements and different things to try to lose weight. You could go to huge business seminars, training seminars, spend about $4,000 to $6,000 on that kind of stuff. You can spend all this money on this stuff, but I'm telling you, it's amazing that what you can get from Team Beachbody, you know, you can get the same thing for really nothing compared to that. This is kind of like the premium, you know, start at the fast track. If you want to start the fast track, your startup cost would be for the Showcase Challenge Pack. Now, what you get in the Showcase Challenge Pack, which is kind of like the premium level startup, is you get the 3 programs. You get the 21-day fix, you get T25, and you get P90X3. So you get 3 workout programs. And the good thing about that is they're all kind of different, and they all kind of have their own, you know, market appeal of what they do. But you get familiar with them, and when you become familiar with them, it becomes easier for you to talk about them. You also get a full 30-day supply of Shakeology, which is, by the way, I wish I could show you pictures of myself, my before afters, and my daughter, her before afters. It'll blow your mind. Huge difference between the before and afters. Feel free to, you know, shoot me a message on Facebook after this if you want. Look for me, Stacey James. I'll send you those pictures. It'll blow your mind. But I lost 60 pounds. It's really noticeable. My daughter lost 80 pounds. Extremely noticeable after having my grandson. She's 24 too, by the way. 80 pounds. You imagine losing 80 pounds at 24 years old. Think about that for a minute. So you get the 30-day of Shakeology. You also get a 30-day free trial membership of the club membership, and that gives you access to something called the meal planner on the website, which can custom design a meal plan for you, a 7-day meal plan, tell you exactly what to eat when based on your goals. It is a really cool state-of-the-art site. You get the business starter kit. Your coach fee is completely waived. The normal coach fee in and of itself is $39.95, but that's completely waived when you get these challenge packs. So what you do is you sign up as a coach and you order a challenge pack upon checkout, and your coach fee is completely waived. So it's a great benefit right there. And then other coach tools will come with the Showcase Challenge Pack. But also, let's say, you know, hey, I just want to kind of, or specifically you want to do PIO. Well, you can, by the way, the PIO Challenge Pack is on sale this month. And if you really break down the cost, it's only $10 more than the cost of Shakeology. So it's a screaming thing for you to take advantage of. But the PIO Challenge Pack for $140, which, by the way, is the lowest cost challenge pack you can get, is the $140. And there's a few there you can choose from. But PIO's that. But what you get is you get the PIO workout program. You get the 30 days of the club membership. Your $39.95 coach fee is completely waived. But the key there is, remember, you need to sign up as a coach and then order the challenge pack upon checkout. That's how you get the $39.95 fee waived. And you become an active coach right away, which is fantastic. So you get the 30-day club membership, you get the full 30 days of Shakeology, and you get the PIO. So if you really break down the cost, it's like getting PIO for $10. All right, because you know you're basically getting Shakeology for what normally a retail person would get it, but for $10 more you're getting PIO, and then everything from the future is 25% off. So hopefully I didn't shoot through that too quickly. I say it a lot to people. People get it. You know what? It's, and here's the other thing. If for any reason you're not happy and you decide within 30 days, you know what, I don't really want to do this, you can send it all back. You can keep your Shakeology, and you know what, they'll refund your money back completely. I haven't had anybody do that. Well, let me see. Out of the 900 or so clients I have, close to 1,000, I probably had I don't even think I've had one, not a challenge pack, but anyways, you see, I just want you to know there's no risk. There's no risk in even trying. So that's how we believe in this. I mean, we believe in this because it's fantastic. But you can also get, if you're a P90X person or an Insanity person, you can get those programs in the form of a challenge pack. You can get P90. It's brand new. It's a pretty fantastic program. So there's a lot of choices you can get there. But get with your coach on what program they would recommend for you, the person that invited you, and so that you will be comfortable with what you choose. All right. And I already talked about that. You know what? When is the best time to get started? You know what? I have some notes on this, and I really want to go to them. So just bear with me a second. So hold on a second. Bear with me. We're just about to wrap it up right now. Hold on a second. Okay, so I'm going to say a couple things. You know what? There's some do's and don'ts. So do make a decision to get started. You know why? Because you're worth it. All right? It's not too late. And the dreams that you have, they are worth it. Do plug into a supportive team that's going to help you, and don't put this off. Whatever you do, don't put this off. There's never going to be a right time to do this. Okay? Life is busy. Life is coming at you. Just don't hesitate. If you hesitate, it's just that someday, one day, it's just never going to come. All right. It's either do it or don't. But don't think that life is going to calm down and that you're going to get started later. Just don't do that. All right. That's just an excuse. All right. So just don't do that. And don't think that you need to figure everything out before you jump. All right. I'm going to just tell you the water is nice and cool. It's beautiful. It's blue. It's crystal clear. It's warm if you like it warm. It's cool if you like it cool. Whatever. I mean, just jump. All right. So, but the key is that make a decision. All right. Get started. The time is now. So here's the question to ask yourself: is which path will you choose? All right. The reason why it's showing like a crooked, windy road and another straight road is because there's the easy way and then there's the challenging way. Life definitely has its challenges, and in no way, shape, or form is anybody going to tell you that this is easy. But is it worth it? It's absolutely worth it. It's the best decision, one of the absolute best decisions I could have ever made. So, hope is not a strategy, and our team, the Empire, is here to help. So let's get started. So what I highly recommend you do is to get with the coach that invited you and find out, what the next step is for you, and just take it from there. But I want to just say, man, we just hit it right on the head, hour long. Hopefully you enjoyed this webinar. Sorry I couldn't get the PowerPoint decks to work correctly. We'll figure that out. But I'm really excited to do this for you on my birthday, and I hope you make a good quality decision, whatever that decision is, to get started. And thank you very much, and have a great evening. All right.